Spartanburg County Sheriff Chuck Wright has not been seen publicly since about April Fool's Day when he took a leave of absence to go to drug rehab. Now, as of the middle of April, he was not actually in rehab because a deputy went to his house to check on him and he was there and he opened the door. So he was not in rehab in the middle of April. We also know that his neighbors are saying that his truck moves around the driveway, but they haven't seen him. Maybe he was waiting on rehab and got in later. Don't know. Just know he wasn't there in the middle of April. We know that the feds are investigating him and looking at his financial records, and I think we're going to see a lot come out about those. Like the fact that he traded his county-issued Tahoe that had just over 28,000 miles on it in for a 2024 Ford F-150 King Ranch that was valued at, I don't know, $73,000. $73,000. Now, he also fitted the bed with a gun safe. And then he decided he didn't like that one, so he tried to upgrade it to the newer model, but the county said no to that one because somebody is fiscally responsible. After the sheriff took this leave of absence for rehab, they did an inventory of the sheriff's department arsenal, and it turns out that they're missing one fully automatic firearm, and it was last checked out to Sheriff Wright, and multiple people said they saw him showing it to people. Now, he doesn't have any use for a fully automatic firearm, but now he's technically out there missing and fully loaded. A couple other allegations as reported by Fitz News, and it's important to remember that these are allegations, but it's alleged that multiple people saw him selling confiscated or forfeited firearms to civilians, and that's a big you can't do that. Also, it's being alleged that he has amassed thousands of dollars in SWAT gear, like gas masks, body armor, shield, maybe even some flashbangs, I don't know. All of those things amassed in his little at-home arsenal. One more thing I want to talk to you about. Back in 2015, there was this huge raid by the sheriff's department on this alleged gambling kingpin's residence, and they confiscated millions of dollars. Now, the solicitor's office kept $500,000. They returned $500,000 back to this kingpin. And the rest of the money, which is alleged to be millions of dollars, went to the sheriff's department. Now, that's not really unusual. But the unusual part about all of this is that these cases, the case against that guy, the kingpin, normally would take months, if not years, to resolve. But in this case, he pled guilty 10 days later and got time served, which was, I don't know, about 8 hours in jail. And then the sheriff's department took all that money. It's sketchy. I don't know what it is. It's sketchy. There's a lot of sketchiness going on around Sheriff Wright, and it's just starting to come out. We're going to learn a lot more, especially when the feds bring their charges, which you know they're going to bring their charges.